Welcome.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Maturish Mamas. I'm Cal.
I'm Megs.
Good on ya.
Good on ya.
Good on ya.
Good day, mate.
Good day on ya. She's like, have you always been like this?
She was like, the world needs to be sprinkled with a little more of this.
More of this. More of this. The energy.
Everyone has that light inside of them. Sometimes it's just in a deeper cave than others.
They're energy sucking. They're cussing at everyone and pissed off at every little thing, even when things are pretty good. You don't mean to do it, but you find yourself in this swirl of judgment. Here's the deal. We're two moms and we popped babies out in our 40s. And
It's hard.
it was hard.
It's also the best thing that's ever happened to either one of us.
Yeah, but now we're moms in our 40s.
In our 40s.
With preschoolers.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Let's bring the community together of women.
All the moms, 40, 20.
And also, like, let's just talk about, like, real shit. Real life, real women shit.
Yeah, real women shit. Let's do that.
Shit's hard. And also, it's funny. Life is funny.
Let me just pull my bush out of my bush.
Cheers!
Cheers. Unfiltered.
Because if you want a show, we're a shit show. We're here for you.
Yeah.
Look at this luxury around us.
Don't look too close, though.
Look at our dirty hotel room. Don't worry, they're gonna come.
Do you want a Tecate Light or a Tecate Original?
Sí, la repuesto es siempre sí.
You can have the light.
Bien!
5, 4,
Welcome.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Maturish Mamas. I'm Cal.
I'm Megs.
If you don't like our audio today, F off. Just kidding, don't.
I'm like, yeah, wait, don't go yet. Don't go yet. Just listen harder.
We don't we don't have our mics. It's too hard. They're too big.
Yeah.
To bring to Mexico with us.
Yep.
But it is a work trip.
It is. This is a write-off for sure.
This is so we are gonna have to.
I'm writing Omar off.
Yeah.
Had a massage this morning. It's amazing. Life-changing.
She's like, I wish we could have been in the same bodies for it. Is that how you said it?
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to have the same experience at the same time in the same bodies. But we can't figure it out. Salud, you guys.
Salud.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks, always, for being with us.
Always being with us wherever we go.
Wherever we go.
Even to Mexico in our dirty hotel room.
Yeah, we bring you guys everywhere. Because we love you all so much.
We do.
We
Yep.
don't want you to miss out.
Yep. Yeah, we want you here. And we've been pondering since we got here, basically what we wanted to talk to you guys about is big business. We got big business to talk about.
Yep.
Today, maybe we're going to take you out to meet some people. We're not sure if that's going to work because they speak Spanish. Do you guys speak Spanish?
Some of you probably do.
Maybe that will be great. We speak Spanish when we're here. Kind of. Gosh, we're so crooked, but that's okay.
Cal does.
Cal does. Cal tries. Trato de hablar en español. Anyways, we might take you out. We might not. But let's chat for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Pull the bush out of my bush.
Let me just pull this Tecate out of my vulva.
We're changing the intro. No, we haven't had a drink yet. This is the first sip of alcohol.
This is our first sip.
Nobody has any idea
One
whether we're
thing that's
drinking or not
funny
drinking.
about that, though, is
Yeah.
being here is people are like, oh my gosh, you guys just drink and have fun. And we're like, but we're not. We're sober. This is just us.
We're just having fun.
This is just us enjoying our life.
because we're here. Why not enjoy it?
Yeah.
They're so confused.
Or
about
you're
that.
there, or you're anywhere.
Yeah.
Just do your best to just try and have a good fucking
Just-
life.
I mean, why not?
Right?
If you're here doing it, you might. And now, yeah, we are having.
Makes it a
sip
little
here.
easier here, though.
I mean, I'm not going to be mad
No.
that we're in Mexico with a bunch of dirty room service right behind you so you can see our dinner from last night. Because we had a private pool party, which no one attended but us, which made it very private. It was very private.
It was exclusive.
Exclusive, yeah.
It was a Maturish Mama's exclusive.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were 3 kids around. They were kind of obnoxious. They were ours.
They're our kids.
So they had to be there.
And 2 husbands, so.
Also kind of.
And they were also ours, so.
So
Good.
in case you guys
Good
are
on
wondering.
us.
Good on
We're
ya.
doing it.
That's one of my favorites. Good on ya.
Good on ya.
Good on ya.
Good day, mate.
Good day on ya. Hey,
Good on ya.
we're gonna do one from Australia eventually when our kids can handle that ride and us.
We have to handle it
Yeah.
first, yeah.
Okay, so we met this lady. We've met so many fantastic humans this trip, obviously.
Right.
Because we do all the time. And specifically yesterday, our gal pal, Camille. Camille, Cheers to you, gal pal.
Cheers to Camille from Oklahoma.
And we're at the breakfast, and she just pulls you over, you know, beep, woo, woo, woo. You pull over to have a little chat in the middle of the buffet.
Yep.
Because that's what we do right next to the mantequilla.
Do it right in the middle of the line where everybody is trying to get around.
Yep.
That's where you have a chat.
That's where we do it.
And that's the thing is you just give no fucks.
None. Nope. You're just if you want another conversation, pop on over and talk with us.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we're going to introduce you to all these other humans that we don't know either. Like, let's all just know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Camille, she's just like, she asked me, we're standing there, she's like, have you always been like this? And I knew what she was talking about. Yes.
In the best way possible.
Yeah. Since I was little, I just remember popping out of bed and being like, good morning, sunshines. And everybody's like, oh my God, shut this girl up. But also, yes. Mm-hmm. And then Megs comes over and she's like, I'm just talking about how you guys, I don't know if she used the word light. What did she use?
I can't remember either exactly, but she was like, the world needs to be sprinkled with a little more of this.
More of this. The energy.
Yeah.
Where you're like just spreading kindness and joy into other people, even when you're not meaning to. You're just like,
showing up to breakfast line.
Yep, just smiling so hard, meeting every single human. And we got to talking about it, and we were just thinking about how we all have this light. Because I think we were like, I told Megs, I said, does everybody have that? Like, I just kind of assumed everybody had it. And you said,
no.
No, you didn't. No, you
Just kidding. I didn't say that. I said,
Yeah.
everyone has that light inside of them. Sometimes it's just in a deeper cave than others. You know, it's darker. They got a lot of shit on top of their light so they can get it out.
We haven't even... Shut up. We haven't even talked about what we're going to talk about. I've talked about what I was going to talk about in bed with myself at 2 a.m. And I was like, this is what you said. End scene. That's it. No, like I was literally imagining, okay, so we all have the light. Mm-hmm. We all have the love. Like we have he's in all of us. Yeah. So he's in all of ourselves. So I was picturing like this for some people, there's like this little speckle of like light that's right there, but it's like wrapped in layers of trauma and fear and judgment and ego and worry and all the things that we've allowed everybody else to pour into us or onto us, but we've chosen to receive that throughout our life. Yeah, we've chosen to keep it. So our little light is like it's so dimmed because there's all of this massive amount of shit on it, and those are the people that are walking around, and you can see. Like we can see because I think our light is so unraveled or uncovered. Yeah. Like we'll make eye contact with everyone and do our best to talk to everyone, but then you find another light and it's like, that's what it does.
Yeah. It does.
That's so funny that you said a cave.
It is like a little cave in there.
It is.
It's been pushed deep down into their little cave and then covered with rocks and dirt and shit.
Yeah.
And earth that and you have to unearth that light again. You got to figure out how to get it out. Because listen here, Linda. Listen here. I got to put my tecate down
because this is serious.
Listen, because it is light. Because it is light. It is always trying to get out, right? It's like it's just covered, and you just get one little speck, and that's all it needs. And then it's going to start to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But once that little light can poke through and see and start shining, that's all it wants to do. So.
And then you start when you're starting to work through this and you're choosing your light and you're intentionally letting that one little spot out, it's so expansive because then you see it feels good to pour positively into other people. Mm-hmm. It feels good to make other people feel less in their ego self and more in their spiritual self. And by that I mean like I'm picturing Megs and I doing karaoke the other night, which by the way, if you guys heard me sing, have you heard us sing? She knows words at least.
Kinda.
That's cool.
Sometimes.
And
not in Mexico.
Not sometimes when in Mexico and you're singing Pink Pony Club, you forget the entire.
All you know is the chorus.
That's it. That's
so
all you need to know.
We just danced around.
Yeah.
And then we sang the chorus.
And then we jumped around and we were just talking about it. And we even we did some mic breaks. We're like, hey everybody, if you think you can't do this, look how shitty we are. Come on up. But making people realize that they have a light that's meant to be seen instead of just hiding in the background because you're trying to cover up something that's meant to not be covered up. It's meant to be out there. Mm-hmm. And I think that we talked about this in our last mini Mexico episode, that we try to give people the opportunity to connect to that and like the freedom. Is that what it's like?
Yeah,
you know,
I
the
think-
permission.
Yeah, the permission. I think that's what it is. I think that sometimes, I mean, you don't realize that I think as an adult, you kind of forget about that. Like you forget that you have this beautiful, fun light that just wants to beam out of your nose and ears and everywhere, and connect with all the other lights, right? And so when you show up lit up like that, you really do allow other people to come and shine a little light and see how that feels. And then they start liking it. And then it goes on and on. It's like, you know, we've all heard the butterfly effect, whatever. This is the light up effect.
The light up.
And you start some electricity by touching someone else, and it just keeps on going, man. So,
and our world needs light right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we really wanted to talk about this, is because if there's so much when that light's covered up and there's so much darkness and it's wrapped up and it's woven in, then these humans start walking around doing life in not a very positive fashion. They're not pouring love into people. They're taking from people. They're energy sucking. They're cussing at everyone and pissed off at every little thing, even when things are pretty good. And then all of a sudden they're living this, I don't want to say miserable life. Some people miserable.
Some are.
Some mundane. Some like Eeyore, ho hum, or like okay. Like when you ask somebody how you're doing, like I'm all right. Like a lot of that.
Yeah.
Where if you choose to like at first, number one, like acknowledge that ray of light. And for me, my spelling, I love how Mallory said that, like however you spell it, right? That God that's within me and every single one of my cells, and that vibration of him that's in my heart and my soul, and you feel it there, and you feel that maybe it is covered by something, you get to, I mean, you don't have to dive into all your trauma. You don't have to go back through everything
and relive and re-traumatize yourself.
You don't need to do that. You get to instead explore a shining of your light and an opening in a different way. And that could just be by choosing to smile at people. I forgot, this is what I was in my 2 a.m. self-session. I was thinking about different ways to support them with like, okay, I want to shine my light. I don't want to do all that other stuff. Like, what are a couple things?
Yeah, great.
So my first one that I can think of is just like actually smiling.
Look, make eye contact with a human being and smile at them.
Yeah.
You don't even have to say hello. You don't have to do anything else. You look in their eyes, which is where the lot of light is.
It is, yeah. You
and
can see twinkle eyes.
Yep, and you smile. And then you keep on going. And if they smile back, great. If they don't, no big deal. Don't worry about it. You just keep on doing it.
And you shined light into them, even if they chose not to receive it yet. The more that we have of that, it's kind of like how they say, like, if you could just like start chiseling away at their darkness. And that's another one of how to find your own light, is by enveloping yourself in some sort of servitude. So I'm thinking about Camille. Like, we just met this woman, and she is in so much service and giving and supporting and helping people in so many ways. And you can do that just by calling a friend, by texting someone a random I love you message, by writing someone a letter, by opening a door for someone.
Yeah, picking up a piece of trash and putting it in the trash can. Like, it's not just service to you, it's the service to us, to humanity. And yeah, so just those little things are incredibly lost.
Yeah.
And needed and so easy. And I think that once you start doing it, it's just like any other physics. It keeps going and it goes and it goes and it goes and it goes. And once it's in motion, it continues in motion.
Yep. You are good at physics, you know?
Well, I got my pre-cal and
she's pre-cal for MD.
Yeah, I'm a pre-cal MD at shit talking university. I don't know.
Okay, so you're smiling, you're making eye contact. I was also thinking about how far a genuine compliment can go. And when you seek to give people compliments, you're seeking out positive things. And I know for some people who are in such a state of ego, because they're judging themselves, they're judging others. You don't mean to do it, but you find yourself in this swirl of judgment, starting with you and then pushed onto others. So to look at someone and be like, I'm going to look at these humans, I'm going to find something I like. I don't care if it's the color of their shoes. But when you can be like, I just love your earrings. I love your smile. You have great teeth.
Your pinky toe is so straight.
That is perfect. It is so nice. Your other one's not so much.
No,
they're pretty messed up.
One.
Yeah.
She's doing great.
Banger on the
Bang up job.
Bang up job. So that's another one. And then I think one of the main things which we talk about all the time, Megs, is gratitude. Like if you want to unravel your heart's light, being able to say thank you on a continuous basis is connecting with that light.
Absolutely.
And the more you connect, the more that it's going to start pouring out and pouring back into you. When you push it out to the world, it's going to keep coming back into you.
Physics.
Physics!
That's physiological physics.
Dr. Meg?
Dr. Meg.
Doctor.
Also, one thing that you did talk about before that we had a separate conversation about, which I think is so supportive in this conversation right now, is how you told you have this feeling, you have this desire, and something that needs to be shared about when you do have your light enveloped in trauma and pain and stuff, that you don't, instead of having to go, you necessarily, if therapy works for you, then that's a great way to start there. But also know that you are absolutely 100% in charge of everything that goes on in your life. Everything that happens with you, it starts with you. So if you want to let that go, you just let it go.
Yeah.
And then the light shines through. Like I think you said something about like a shedding of your skin and you step in. So just like a snake has to grow, I mean, just as an example,
yeah.
To grow, you have to shed that old skin. Actually, I just found out about lobsters.
Facts. Mega fact. Hit us.
Which I think this is an amazing,
yeah.
Beautiful, whatever that word is, metaphor for
100%.
What this is. So lobsters technically can live forever. They technically have they have no disease. They don't die. They blah blah blah. The reason that they die is that they get so their cells multiply so much that they will live forever, right?
Oh, wow.
But the reason that they die is they start to the cells start to go slower, and they can't make a new exoskeleton fast enough to support the growth in their body that they actually
look at where she's going. Look at where she's going,
they
you guys.
suffocate in that old shell. So take that for don't be a lobster, man.
You gotta.
I mean, you can for a while. Do it for as long as you can, and then you gotta get a new.
You gotta let go of it.
You gotta let go. You gotta keep growing.
Yeah. One of the ways that I like to do that too, which we have talked about, is through self-love of all of yourselves. We've talked a lot about it in like our yoga episodes, where it's like that version of you that right now maybe you don't want to step back into that. Like that brings you some drama. You don't like what happened to you. You don't like how you were showing up. You don't like some actions that you took.
In there.
Yeah, like all of us have, right? There are different parts and pieces of it that I would not choose for now, but that version of you helped get you to here. So you have to love on that. And it might be fucking horrible. It might be something really gnarly and you were like, I wish I just wouldn't have done that. We all wish we wouldn't have done some things.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna love on that person because I'm not choosing to do that again. I'm choosing to move through and move on from that. And that allows that that darkness just to like evaporate. Like your little lobster shell just
you
crusting on off.
Crust off the crustacean.
And this conversation started because Megs was just talking to one of the guys who works here, because we're making friends with everyone, because of course you do. You see light in every human. Like I think some people, hey buddy, he's
just a mower.
Yeah, like our yard worker yesterday, like the guy that was he was cleaning the tree from the coconuts, and we're like we're going to talk to him. We're like, hey, how's it going? What's your
Good
name?
morning. Yeah. Hello.
When he left at the end of the day, we said, we just want to say thank you so much for your service to make this property look beautiful for us. And we know you spent all day out there sweating, working so hard, and we really appreciate you. Like, just something simple. I don't even know if he knew what we were saying because we said it in English.
I think he received it. Yeah, no matter what. And he shook your hand and he was smiling and he could feel it. And which was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was just an amazing thing. So yeah, you just got to talk to people.
Yeah, and saying thank you to anybody who's in service to you, which is all the time, and then being in service to other people is such a cool freaking thing. So Megs was getting to know some of the people. She's talking, she's learning about their stories. And a lot of times, I think it's a great thing to notice if you're the talker or the listener, and finding that balance, because a great way also to discover light is to allow people to open up. Like, let them share, because some people don't ever get to share, and you can learn a lot just not even about people, just a lot about life when you just allow for other people to share and ask them some questions about them. That is being in service. Letting people share is being in service. And sometimes you let someone share and you're like, oh, there's a monkey! No. Hey, he's gonna want to come in here.
We're not gonna let him come all the way in.
Okay, ready? Let's see, you guys can see him.
Hola.
Can you see him? Because you're backwards, guys.
Hi.
He's showing you his butt and his balls.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
He came his first show.
That was our guest.
That was our guest appearance. They were trying to get my fruit yesterday or the day before.
Oh yeah.
They were running after. He's like running after me, and he's grabbing my shirt and my leg, just like last time he did to Migs. And the lady who works there, she's like, "You need to go. He wants your fruit either."
Yeah.
And then I screamed and threw some grapes accidentally, and he got inside. We just held a monkey the day before that.
Yeah, on our head.
On our
head.
Yeah.
But
And
you know, he had a handler.
he did have a handler.
And that's feels a little different.
It doesn't. I'm not normally a monkey handler.
Nope.
Not on my job title, resume, or anything. Okay, so getting to know people, allowing them to share, learning about their story can be such a thing. And what I was going to say is sometimes you'll do that and people will be like, you guys the ones that like people will open up to you, and then sometimes people want to dump on you. And I'm also going to discourage you from allowing for a dump. Like you can support in the beginning, but like when you meet a stranger, remember last time in Mexico, we met some people, we met
some dumpers.
Whoo! So if someone does start to dump, that's your opportunity to I like to serve them back. Like they're like bump, set, spike. I like to be like, let's look at this gratitude, and Megan's like, bam, gratitude in your face. And they're like, I don't even want to tell her my problems anymore because she keeps finding fucking stuff to be happy about. Hate that. Stop being happy.
And that's an act of self-love.
It is.
As well.
Yeah.
So you're doing two things at once, which is amazing. Because that's what we women do.
Yep.
We love and we
multitask.
self-love.
Yep.
And we multitask.
Yeah, and you can walk away when you need to walk away.
Yeah,
so
with
there's
a smile on your face and say thank you for sharing.
Good on ya.
Good on ya, mate.
Good on ya, mate. I've got to go see about a monkey's butt. So, anywho, we were going to maybe go talk to humans out there. I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. But otherwise,
we'll talk to them. We might not record it.
We'll come back and we'll report what happened later on.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's what we have for you today in our mini Mexico episode. Thank you
Love your
for
guts.
this wonderful work retreat.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for supporting us. We love all of you. Really, genuinely.
And you guys always share. You're sharing. You're talking about it. And hopefully you're unraveling just a little bit more of that light every single day. And if you do light someone up and you want to share with us, we would love that. We'd love to hear your story.
It lights us up.
Lights us right on up.
Tell us about it.
And if when we're more lit, I mean, you got it. It's like a firecracker over here.
We're lit.
Ooh, ah. That's what his newest thing. Have you seen him do it?
Yes,
he does. He's like, Mom, watch this. And everybody stops and they're quiet. And he's like, ooh, ah. That's a firecracker. I love it. Okay. Love you guys.
Cheers.
Love your guts.
Love your guts.
Swallowed and goodbye.
Adios, amiga.
Thanks for joining, and don't forget to subscribe and, of course, share with your friends. Guys, that's how we impact more lives. All right, see you next time.